What's up, bras? Big Flick here from Bean Power, the best clan in the world. And today we're going to be dealing with some hog riders and some balloons. I hope you guys like those hog riders and loons, because that's what type of heat we like to bring here. We don't like to bring the go wipe and the spam attacks and the drag attacks. You can't steer those things around. You have no idea where they're going. I know where my hog riders are going. I can make a path for them. I know where my balloons are going. Now, it doesn't work out every single time, but with a little bit of practice, you're going to be able to steer these things around. You're going to be able to corral those hog riders. Sometimes they get a little rambunctious. You got to get the lasso around. They're squealing. Wee, wee. You got to get them where you want to go. And with a good scout, you can do that. And same thing with balloons. They don't squeal like a wild boar, but you can still steer those things around. And defensive pathing troops are the way to go. And that's what type of heat we like to bring here at Bean Power. So if you like to bring go wipes all day long and you like to spam all your troops and send everyone at the same place like that, we don't like to bring that type of heat. So get with us, watch this video, learn some things about pathing defensive troops, and you are going to be bringing some 3 more heat. Sometimes you're going to get some 1 stars while you're learning, but with a lot of risk, there's a lot of rewards. So hogs and loons are such a great attack, and we're going to learn about those a little bit today and how to path them. So taking a look at our last war, name of the clan was Gray Force with the little guy there, so we whooped up on him pretty good, 99.2%. That's what we like to see. Great job, BP, bringing big heat, 99%. That's an A in my book. And now when it comes to steering these hog riders and defensive troops, it's a good idea to start at Town Hall 9. Manageable defenses. You want to take out your Expos, you want to take out your CC, Archer Queen, just like you would at Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11 and things like that. But you can get some good practice at Town Hall 9, and we're going to take a look at that today so we can get everybody started on steering their hog riders and loons and learning these 3-star attacks. So hog riders coming in first, I chose to hit our highest Town Hall 9 that they had, and JR also did the same, and he brought loons. So we're going to take a look at both of these attacks, and JR's a beast too, so you're going to be able to learn from his loon attack. And first we're going to look at myself with the hog rider attack. So we're going to pause it real quick. First thing you want to look at when you're dissecting a base like this is, where am I going to send my kill squad to take out the Archer Queen and the CC? I chose to send it in right here, which makes sense. Next thing you're going to want to decide is, where are the large bombs? Well, I could have some right here. Could be a double giant bomb set if you hit them both at the same time. A lot of times they're going to wipe out your whole pack of hogs. So double bomb sets are the biggest threat for hog riders, and we want to try to figure out where those are. Now this is kind of a compact base, not too spread out, so I am able to detect the openings where these bombs could be. And there could be some in this area right here. But my kill squad is going to be taking out this area, so I'm not too worried about that. There could be double giant bomb set right there, so I want to find a way to avoid that if I can. There could be some double giant bombs back here, but when I send my hog riders coming this way, sweeping around the base, I know I'm going to be running heals around here, and I've got plenty of heals, so I'm not too worried about the bombs on the back half of the base. And there also could be some bombs in this area right here. So that's towards the end of the raid by the BK, so I'm going to have a heal spell for that area if I need it. But I've kind of dissected my double giant bomb locations, and I came up with a plan on how to avoid that. The first location is going to be a kill squad to take out this giant bomb location. The next way to avoid the giant bomb location is to path my hogs, and what I end up doing is I send some sacrifice hogs right here. So if these defenses don't go down with my kill squad, which I did not expect them to, I'm going to send some sacrifice hogs in here, a few per defense. That's going to take those defenses down, but what's going to happen is they're going to trickle in right here, and they're going to take out this giant bomb. Now I'm going to lose those hogs regardless, but if they take out these defenses right here and they come in here and trip this giant bomb, I got plenty of use out of them, and I brought 28 hog riders, so I got half a dozen hog riders that I'm willing to spare to take out those defenses and eliminate this giant bomb. So now once that giant bomb is down, I'm going to want to start my hogs right here, and with my kill squad coming in right here, this is all going to be taken out. And anytime you send your hogs or loons, you want to start right next to your kill squad and sweep the entire base full of defenses. So that ends up happening to be right here. My kill squad ends over here. Now this area right here is right next to the kill squad, and that is going to be where I'm going to start to sweep the entire base around here and make sure I'm collecting all the defenses and not leaving straggler defenses around so that my hogs are bouncing back and forth. I don't want that. I want to pick up right where my kill squad left off and steer and corral those little piggies right around the base. And so far we came up with a plan to eliminate this. We're coming in with the kill squad right here to take out the archer queen. The CC is going to get pulled out right here. I got a poison for all that. I got a rage spell. I brought a P.E.K.K.A. since this base is kind of open right here. There's a lot of room for this P.E.K.K.A. to walk around and slap some things up like that, so I chose to bring a P.E.K.K.A. like that. So nice decent sized kill squad in here, and I've eliminated bomb threats here. And when I come in with my main portion of hogs, I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to send a nice wave right here, because I want these defenses going down together. So when all these defenses go down together with this wave that I sent, they're going to collect back together underneath the heal spell. And that's exactly what I want to do. So once I've sent hogs in here, hogs in here, hogs in here like that, they're going to collect under a heal spell right here, which is great. Now these defenses over here are outside of my path. So my path is going this way, and I want to steer that corral of hogs like that. So I'm going to send in some extra hogs like this. When these defenses are shooting in at my hogs under heal, I'm going to send in some extra hogs in here targeting these defenses like that, you know, maybe another half dozen. Because if I take out these defenses right here, they have no reason to bounce back and forth like that. So they're staying in a nice tight ring around the base. And when your hogs are in a nice tight ring like that, you can get the heal spell down and cover all of the hogs. And if these defenses are shooting in, these hogs right here are going to get free reign on those defenses, and they're not going to be targeted. So they're going to be able to take those out for free and collect back up with the rest of the hogs to get under heal again. So that is the main thing about hog riders is, you know, send a little bit, you know, throughout the raid to steer them towards the center. And if there was more defenses out here, I'd probably drop a few more right here to steer the main pack through the center where I have my heals. So I've came up with a great plan for this base. I'm waiting for the defenses to fire in and sniping off the outside defenses with hogs. I'm corralling everything towards the center, towards the core where I want to drop my spells. And that is how you steer hog riders. So the next thing we can take a look at is the kill squad. I love golems, so I bring a high level golem out of the clan castle. And I also love party wizards, so let's pause this right here. So we got the party wizards going, gotta love those. So golem in right here, kind of in the middle, that's going to be tanking this splash defense right there. Now once that splash defense is being tanked, it's time for a test wall breaker coming in right here. Now I don't send the test wall breaker right behind the golem, because that golem is taking splash damage from this wizard tower. It's taking splash damage from this mortar tower. So any wall breakers that I send in right here, they're all going to get clapped up by splash damage, and it's not going to do me any good. So I have a nice little area right here which there was an opening. I'm going to test for a bomb right there. I don't want all my wall breakers just to go splat like that. So I send in a test wall breaker, and it turns out that there is nothing going on with that test wall breaker. And I get a real nice set of party wizards over here and a few more over here. I gotta get in here and clear this funnel out. I gotta take that army camp out. It's a nice size building, so it creates kind of a wider funnel out on this side, and I did real wide on this side with this being my entry angle for the kill squad. So I've created a funnel taking all of this out and all of this out, so my kill squad only has one area to go. That's how you want to do it. And I do like to send a couple extra wizards. You want to make sure you get your funnel down. That is the most important thing. So when you're building an army camp, make sure you bring as many troops as you need, and maybe a couple extra to get that funnel down, because if you blow the start of your raid, there's no way to pick up the rest of it. So make sure the start of your raid goes well, and then whatever you have left over after building your funnel and kill squad, that's what you fill in with hog riders and a few cleanup troops. So that's how you build your army camp. Make sure you have your funnel troops. Make sure you have your kill squad troops for the archer, queen, and CC. Once you get everything in there, whatever's left in your army camp space, fill it up with hog riders, a couple wizards, a couple archers, just to clean things up when things are done. But building an army camp, I get plenty of wizards down for the funnel. And when you have extra wizards on the side right here, so you're taking out buildings on this side, you're trying to leave some buildings up right here. What happens is when you send your kill squad, they're going to attract to those buildings, and it's going to bring them right where you want to in the center of the base to kill your AQ and CC. Now if you get some extra wizards down, the worst thing that can happen is it starts to take out the second row of defenses here, and it starts to take out extra buildings deeper right there. And there's nothing wrong with that. So we're going to take a look at that. Test wall breaker coming in, funnel coming in good. Everything's opened up, so now it's time to get my big troops and kill squad in and stuff like that. But so if you take a look at the funnel I created, I've got it wide over here. I got the second row of defenses taken out. I got it wide over here. I got that gold storage taken out with high hit points. I don't want my kill squad running all to the side. I want it going right up the gut with these buildings that I left up, and that's going to steer it right at the archer, queen, and the CC. Alright, so I drop a P.E.K.K.A. in there, I drop a rage spell, I get the poison spell down. If you can get the poison spell to cover the CC and the archer queen, that is always great. And you also want the rage spell to cover all your troops. So I drop it a little bit outside so my archer queen is sitting inside there, but I got my spells covering everything that I want. P.E.K.K.A.'s in there slapping archer queen. P.E.K.K.A.'s in there slapping X-bow, gone. Tesla's gone. Core is gone. Now, anytime you're running hogs or loons, the goal of the kill squad is to take out a nice portion of the base, along with the archer queen and the CC. And when I send in my hog rider starting right here, this is all broken. There's no defenses in here, so there's no reason for them to go this way. They're going to automatically go the path that I created for them because I took out this wedge with the defenses in it and not allowing them to cross over the base like that. Alright, so these are sacrifice hogs. I get a few on the cannon, a couple on the other cannon, a couple on this archer tower. They're going to work in, and hopefully they're going to take out those defenses. Oop, there's one go flying like that. And now I know I got a couple hogs left over right here, so I'm acting quick and I'm sending the rest of the hogs. But when these two little sacrifice hog riders, I got good value out of that pack, taking out those defenses. But the main thing is to avoid this double giant bomb right there. And I did that because when I come in with the rest of my hogs right here, they're not going back this way. They have no reason to go that way. They're all going this way. I eliminated a giant bomb set with these sacrifice hogs. So that's the first part of steering your hog riders like we talked about, and that is good. The next part is coming in with the wave right here. So just like what we talked about, I want to take down multiple defenses at once. If you send all of your hog riders at one defense, that's pointless. It's too many hog riders taking out one defense. Maybe 10 hog riders per defense when you start your raid. A nice big pack is fine. You can do a 2-finger drop. You can do a wave of hogs like I did, trying to get a few at each defense like that, but your first initial pack of hogs is going to be a nice big pack like that, and I chose to send in a little wave and target this first group of defenses, and when they all go down together, I'm going to try to get a heal spell right here and taking down multiple defenses at once. So giant bombs tripped. I got a couple extra hogs at that wizard tower to clean that up. I got a big group of hogs right here, and I get a pre-heal down because, like we said, these open spots like that, they could be giant bombs. I get a pre-heal down anywhere I think there's a high chance that there's going to be giant bombs. And it turned out well that all my hogs grouped up together and there were not giant bombs there, but I need a heal spell anyway. And part of the reason is because these Teslas, when they pop, you can pack so much damage per second in these tiny little 2x2 areas with these Teslas that it's a good idea to heal those Tesla areas, but also the Expo areas. At Town Hall 9, Hog Riders take a long time to get those Expos down unless you have a large pack on them. So I know I got giant bombs, I know I got Teslas popping, I know I got Expos. I pre-heal that no matter what, and those are the signs that you're going to look for to figure out where am I dropping my heals: open areas, Expos, Teslas. So those are working in a little bit more like that. Then, like I said, this wizard tower is hitting the hogs and heals, no big deal. This archer tower is hitting the hogs and heals, no big deal. Well, that's time for me to come in on the backside. They don't even know what's going on. I'm coming in to throw some hammers on these defenses, and they don't even know they're getting smashed down. So coming in like that is going to take these out, and once those are taken out, then you know the path of defenses is remaining just right here. So I don't want them running to the outside and splitting up and some coming inside like that. So I take these out. That is going to corral those piggies into the remainder of the path I'm creating for them. So a little couple of defenses are coming down just at the same time the core's getting taken out, that mortar's getting taken out. So right now they've all grouped up back together. So that's exactly what you want to see. Now that other area that I talked about was this double giant bomb set that could potentially be there. So I have another pre-heal for that. These double cannons like that, they do a lot of damage per second. So nothing wrong with healing that area. You want to heal up the BK area when it's slapping on your hogs. But I get the pre-heal down. With me taking out these outer defenses, I was able to steer the whole pack of hogs together and get it under my pre-heal. So the giant bomb doesn't trip there. I got kind of lucky. Taking out these last defenses, I get my whiz down on the left here because my archer queen's on the right. I got some archers down, so this base is getting wrecked. Cleanups down like that. I still got an extra heal and a freeze spell, so good pathing. Sneaking up behind the buildings, taking those out to steer everything towards the center path. Party wizard. So when this last defense goes down, these hogs are going to be doing cleanup, and I got a ton of hog riders left. Now I know there's a double giant bomb set over there. There was a double giant bomb set over here, but this was a cleanup attack, so we had already whooped these guys up pretty good, but I wanted to throw some hog riders on this base. So one thing I can't resist is watching a big pack of hogs go over a set of double giant bombs and see what happens. It's like a deer in headlights. You can't look away. So I let these hogs go into this area with a double giant bomb. I just want to see what happens. So let's watch that. Boom. Boom. Oh man, it looks like they took it. So that pack of hogs took both of the giant bombs, and that was my experiment. I'm in cleanup right now, and this was a cleanup attack, so kind of fun to watch those hogs go through a double set. If you're ever wondering what that looks like, that's what it looks like. I don't recommend doing this on a first hit. Jay Ryder put the Lalo on this base already, so it was already smashed. I wanted to come in with the hogs. I wanted to watch them run through those bombs. Yeah, it was kind of fun to watch. I figure after they ran through, they're still running around. Might as well drop a heal spell on them. So I dropped the heal spell on them, get them back up to health. I'm like, oh man, this guy's base is trash. I'm not even using my heal spells. I'm letting him run through bombs. I'm just wrecking this guy. And one thing you're going to want to notice here is if you look closely, there's CC where the Gray Force is like that. This thing right here, That's actually a little guy with his arms up. He's waving at me. I don't know why he's trying to get my attention, but I'm going to freeze him up. I'm a little skeptical of that guy right there. I think he probably wants to, pop out and try to take out my hog riders, but that little guy right there, I don't know what he's waving at me for, but I'm going to freeze him up. That's how you want to do that attack like that. So freeze up that little guy in the CC. He's not sneaking up on me. I'm not going to let it happen. I got way too many kielbasa here. I got way too many smoked Polish sausage like that with the Italian. You got your bratwurst, hot dog, chorizo. Those are all your brewer's Italian racing sausages like that. So if you love sausages, don't let that little guy come out and take them out. You gotta freeze him up. And that's how you steer hog riders. That's how you funnel. That's how you kill squad. That's how you eliminate giant bomb threats. That's how you swag spells and things like that. But if you like defensive pathing troops like I do, this is just a great basic way to learn all the steps included with that. And Town Hall 9 is the best area to practice that. And when you get Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11, you can pull these same attacks. It's just on a bigger base with more troops. So we can listen to this party wizard a little bit. Those guys are gone, but they here right now. Yo, it's magic. Hog Rider. Yeah. Alright, so I hope you like that. Alright, so next deck we're going to look at is JR's version of the Lalo on this base. This guy's a beast. One of the best players I've ever seen, and he chose to bring Loon because they're hard. And if it's hard, he's going to accept that challenge. So let's take a look at JR bringing some Loons. Alright, this base ain't easy. This is their max Town Hall 9. JR don't mind a challenge here, so he's bringing in Loons. And he chose to do a Queen Charge Lalo on this one, which is sending the Queen in with a bunch of healers. So same type of idea. He's actually coming in to kill squad right here, coming at the CC and the Archer Queen. Same idea as myself. And he's also funneling this side right here, chose to do a BK right there. And he's also funneling right here really well with the Baby Dragon. So different funneling troops, different kill squad entry. He chose healers, but getting the same job done. And when you send the Lalo and the Hogs around the rest of this base like that, that's the main thing that's important. Defensive pathing troops are such a great thing. If I was to send a bunch of P.E.K.K.A.s and Golems and Witches like that, maybe they go to this one, well then this one's closer, then they aggro on this guy like that, then they want to go outside, then they get stuck on this storage, well then they go this way. When you wanted to send them up the gut to take out your Expos and those high damage defenses that are in the core, but they ran all the way around the base, then you got 4 P.E.K.K.A.s and Witches running around the base. They're just going to get taken out, and you can't path the whole attack. All you can do is just path the beginning of the attack on a go wipe, or a witch slap, or some spam drags, or whatever it may be. JR and myself, we like to path the entire attack, take out the kill squad, CC, AQ, your biggest threats, then come in, either this way, or if you decide like he did, if this is your kill squad, you want to start right next to where your kill squad left off and pick up the rest, wrapping around like that. So counterclockwise or clockwise next to your kill squad, you start there and you sweep up and clean up the entire base. So definitely more than one way to do it. So he's going to send a balloon in there. He doesn't want bombs killing his healers. Those cost 14 troop space. Wall breakers opening everything up. He's got that Baby Dragon clearing out the left. The Barb King is definitely clearing out the right side. That army camp is gone, so that's clearing a big area. And he actually got his BK to aggro onto the Archer Queen there. So he got the BK to take her out. That's great. Archer Queen is stepping up into the Electro Dragon, so he's got the rage spell down so he can tank the Expos, Teslas, Archer Queen if that thing was still alive. So he's got the Archer Queen taken out already. Poison spell down, that's great. These Electro Dragons are so slow. Waiting for the attack. Poison spell is slowing them down. We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. That thing doesn't even get a shot off. So poison spell on Electro Drag's gonna do really well. Your Archer Queen's gonna be able to maybe take one shot, especially with the healers on there. Now coming in here into the core of the base, he gets another rage spell down. He brought enough rage to make sure that his AQ does not die. But if you take a look, same thing as myself. He's got a nice section taken out, and there's no reason for these balloons to go this way. They're just going to go into the gut, and they're going to continue around the rest of the base, because you took out a portion with your kill squad, and you broke this ring of defenses right there. So that's definitely a great way to do it. So coming in with some targeted loons here, here, here. You want to send a few per defense, so that's a great way to do it. And then send the hound behind that. And the reason you do that is because these balloons are so slow. If you send the hound in here first, it's going to be eating damage. The hound is fast. It's going to be eating damage from, you know, all of these things. And by the time these balloons get in there, that hound's already busted and it didn't give you any cover. So get your balloons down first and send the hound behind it. Alright, so there comes the hound. He's actually got cleanup troops down already. Found a black bomb, Tesla. And another thing that's great is he's already coming in over here with the second hound. He's coming in with real nice targeted balloons right here. And he's going to get a rage spell down right here. He not only wants to take out this wizard tower, but if he gets this section taken out rather quickly, that means this big pack of loons that he sent to begin with, they're not going to want to go this way because he took that out. And that's a good idea because the next way they're going to go is into the core. So when you send a nice wide starter pack of balloons right here, and you follow it up quickly with this set of loons right here with a haste spell, taking that out, this area is eliminated. That means this pack that's still scraggling over here is going to be forced into the core, and it's hard to get your balloons into the core, but if you take out the defenses on the left, they have no place to go into the core. But into the core, and that's how you steer your balloons, and JR knows that, so great job taking out the left to get the first pack into the core. Alright, so about to take out that air defense. He's coming in real quickly with these defenses right here. So now if you take a look, he's got this large group of defenses coming to the core. Now if that Archer Queen didn't start wrecking the core, there'd be expos and, you know, Inferno Towers at Town Hall 10, and, you know, just different stuff you'd want to take out in the core, and he has a large pack of balloons there waiting to do that if necessary. So steering a pack of balloons into the core, wrapping around the rest of the base. Free spell for that wizard tower can wreck your Lalo. It's got a haste spell for the center of the base, another free spell for air defense, and wizard tower. Those are definitely what you want to freeze up. Now, he's got all the defenses down, so he rages up the queen. He's getting his cleanup troops down. He's got a archer on the builder hut over there. Great idea. You know, he was telling me that, so he hit this base first, and he was telling me that he noticed this guy right here is a little skeptical about him. He freezed him up so he didn't jump out at him, but I wasn't going to let that guy jump out at me either. But that little Grey Force guy right there, we kept him in check, and both of us decided to freeze him up just to be safe. So that's the last step of the attack once your base is wrecked. Be safe. Freeze up the clan castle, little villagers in there and things like that. They're not popping out to surprise me or JR. We know better than that. So steering his Lalo around, coming in with the Queen Charge Kill Squad version. Starting right next to the Kill Squad with the defenses wrapping around, sweeping the entire base, breaking the chain of defenses so they're not running back and forth. Taking out a side of defenses, steering a big pack into the core. So these are all just great things that you want to learn with Hogs and Lalo, Lavaloon. And defensive pathing troops, these are the things that you can plan before the raid and really from start to finish, you know what your troops are going to do. And I'm glad we got JR here and able to use his attacks to teach the rest of us how to run these loons. Yeah, yeah, take a look at that. Yeah, I know you like that. Alright, so one thing I want to let you know is that Town Hall 9 is a great place to learn these attacks, Hogs and Loons. I recommend it. That's how you become a 3-star specialist. But when you extrapolate that to a bigger base, Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11, that's kind of the same idea. And you're going to be wrecking these high defense bases. So what I wanted to do here is insert attack that I did on this guy named Reaper. He had kind of like a max Town Hall 11 that he put up a friendly challenge for. So I didn't have my heroes, my BK or my Grand Warden, and I don't really request siege machines like that because I don't want to take people's gold, and I don't need a siege machine for a friendly challenge or a farming attack. But I decided to take up this guy Reaper's friendly challenge, and he had some super minions in there, and I put a Queen Charge Lalo on this guy's kind of max Town Hall 11 like that, and I didn't use any heroes or a siege machine, but I decided to sweep my Lalo around that base like JR did, and I kind of just wrecked that base. But we're going to take a look at that attack now, because starting at Town Hall 9 is where you learn these strategies, and Town Hall 11 is where you start slapping and clapping up bases like this. So that's what we're going to take a look at now. Yeah, buddy. So hope you guys like taking a look at that Lalo sweep around the base and putting the poison spell down on the super minions and the Archer Queen. I don't want that wrecking my Queen Charge and saving the ability and raging it up and taking out an air defense along with the Archer Queen and Kill Squad. Taking out that CC there, and then starting real wide with the balloons, sweeping around, getting the haste spell down where I need to, getting, plenty of balloons through the gut of the base, steering those loons and at those Inferno Towers and freezing up the sweeper and stuff like that. So that's how you smash a max Inferno Tower, max Expos, level 15 Archer Towers, level 50 Archer Queen, level 20 Grand Warden. So if you don't got your heroes and you don't got a siege machine, all you gotta do is just bring some powerful balloons and powerful Lalo and you can smash these bases. And that being said, I would say overall, the Lalo is a little bit more powerful attack than the Hog Riders. Now, Hog Riders are great to dissect a base, but they are kind of susceptible to a lot of bombs, and more defenses can fire at the Hogs that can fire at the balloons. And if you have like ground expos, your balloons are going to get away with that. And under a haste spell, those balloons can move around and just do a ton of damage, and that's how you take out max bases without your heroes and siege machine. Is you bring a Lalo, and let's say I wanted to try to pick on a Town Hall 12, like the war depended on it, and man, I'm the last attack and I got to take out this Town Hall 12. How am I going to do it? Well, I'm trying to figure out a Lalo plan, because that is probably the most powerful attack in the game. And if you really want to step up, you're going to practice your Lalo and get your steps down. And spells in the right place are a big deal, so watch your spell placement, plan out your raid. You're going to do some step up attacks, you're going to wreck some of these higher level bases, and you're not going to be picking on lower level bases anymore. You're going to be picking on these guys that are bigger than you and say, stop bullying me around, Town Hall 12, with your siege machines. I don't need that. I'm coming with the Lalo, because I got beam power, bringing big heat. Yeah, so Hogs, Lalo, defensive troops, that's how I become a 3-star specialist. And I want you guys to watch this video back and watch it a couple times if you have to. Pause it, take a look at it, practice it, and chat with us, get some friendly challenges down. So that's how you become a 3-star specialist, and I hope this video helps you do that. Now, we're currently in a war. We got this Lanao team like that. I'm the lowest Town Hall 11, like always. I'm upgrading my defenses, but I got some cannons here. I just move these cannons from level 11 to level 12, then I gotta do 13, then I gotta do 14, then I gotta do 15. It says my defenses are really low, but that's why I'm the lowest on the map. But I like picking up people higher on the map than me. I like picking on, not my mirror attack, but I like picking on that guy that's way up the map, and bringing some heat for my clan and trying to step up. So I keep my defenses a little bit low. I like to max my Teslas and my traps right away. Just recently I upgraded my air defenses, because people like to use dragons and stuff quite a bit, so I upgraded those. I upgraded a couple cannons, my sweepers, I like to upgrade that, but I upgrade my offense first, because my Archer Queen is going level 50 in 5 hours, but my Barb King isn't quite there, my Grand Warden isn't quite there. My lab has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 troops that I could, get 1 or 2 levels on. So if I got, 15, 20 levels of troops that I gotta do, why the heck would I have all my defenses maxed out to the max level when I got 15 levels of offense to do? So you want to have a balance between offense and defense, and I got a lot of offense to upgrade in the lab, so I'm doing it at equal pace as my defense. I didn't max out my Infernos and my Eagles artillery the first week that I went Town Hall 11, because I know it's going to take a few months to get my heroes and my troops up to that level. And if you have a real high defensive base, you're going to be bringing in a tough match for us to face in war, and you better be ready to take out a base that's tough with your low level troops if you're going to max your base defenses out like that. Otherwise, the other thing you can do is go slowly with the defenses. Work on your walls while you're waiting. Work on your heroes while you're waiting. And when you get your troops and heroes up and you start slapping around some good Town Hall 11s that are your base strength, well then upgrade your defenses. Get a little bit more defensive strength. But until you're smacking dudes around, bringing 3 stars all the time like that, hold off on the defenses. You'll know when it's time to upgrade your base, because you're going to feel real comfortable at your Town Hall level bringing 3 mo heat. Yeah, buddy. Alright, so Legend League, got some cups there on the banner like that. That was kind of fun. I got slapped up real good and lost like 400 cups in one day, so that was fun while it lasted, but we're back down to 4,600 right now, but glad they were bringing big heat in all aspects of the game, but defensive pathing troops is what this video is about, and I want you to watch it back and learn that. And until next time, this is Big Flick with Bad Beans Clash, and we'll see you soon.